Now you've got a year, you get more experience, you're getting sucked into the broken medical model, even though you're telling yourself, this doesn't make sense, they're not able to explain this, I don't like doing this, but I have to do this. I'm gonna do this for a little while and then I'll figure out a better way. The longer you wait, neurologically, the harder it gets. This is human physiology that you are battling. That's why people don't make changes after they get 2 to 3 years into their career. They're already stuck, so they're going to be stuck in that thought process and think that's the only way to do it. Or, like some of the people that I've talked to about before, they think that they can figure it out on your own. Guess what? If you could figure it out on your own, that means a whole bunch of other people would have figured it out on their own back in the early 2000s, the 1990s, the 1980s. Everybody would have figured this system sucks and they would have figured out a way to get out of it. The reason why we're here is because you're not going to figure this out on your own. For some reason, I got lucky and figured it out. That's why I'm here to help you, so you don't have to take the 2 to 4 years that it took me to figure everything out on my own. I can help you figure it out in 4 years before you get here and before your brain says, nah, I'm not reprogramming my thought processes. I like what I'm doing already. That's the way neurophys tells me to think, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's why it is imperative that when you are here in your early 20s, that you start changing the way you think. And you start implementing critical thinking, you start looking for root cause, you start asking questions, demanding quality answers, and when you don't get those, then you move on to working with somebody else or under somebody else or a different mentor that can actually give you the answers that are quality answers to quality questions. And you're not going to learn how to do any of that in school. You're going to learn the opposite. School doesn't teach you how to think, it tells you what to think. So just wanted to share this with you. So if you are getting to the magic age of 25, you're getting to the end of PT school, you're in your first or second year of practice, understand the way you think now is probably the way you're gonna think 2 years from now. And 2 years from now, it's gonna be even harder to break that. You're gonna keep on getting more and more sucked in to the broken medical model until you either give in or just do what you're told or get fed up and finally say, I give up, I'm going to go do something else. Don't wait any longer. If you're in your early 20s, this is a time to start changing the neuroplasticity of your brain, changing the way you think, and start thinking the way you want to think in the future. Do not let school mold you. Do not let the broken system mold you. Do not let your CIs mold you. It's time for you to take control and start developing thought processes, treatment strategies, asking questions now before your physiology says, no, I'm not going to do that anymore.